Dead Space 2.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
You start out in a straitjacket. Because you're fucking crazy, man.
That's the only dance I can really do is the straitjacket.
Just put your arms together and waggle back and
Just gotta
forth.
like waggle back and forth and like shuffle my feet around.
Get gangsta with it.
It's almost like
So, you can die right here.
yes, I died.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know where to go the first time.
Yeah.
Like I went down the wrong corridor.
So,
you're making this guide.
This
You made
is
the last one.
Explicit D's guide. Beer Baron made the last one.
What difficulty is this?
This is called Zealot or Zealot, depending on if you've ever heard that word before or if you just read it.
If you've played StarCraft, you know how to pronounce that correctly. Most likely.
So this is the hardest difficulty that's not hardcore.
Yes. This is available at the start.
Yeah.
And you're not doing New Game Plus either.
I'm not doing New Game Plus as a fresh start. So yeah, this is probably the hardest difficulty of, enemies and weapon management. Hardcore, you were reading, or you saw an interview where
Yeah.
the hard part comes in that you can't die, not that
Yes.
the enemies are the hardest.
Hardcore difficulty, there are no checkpoints, and you get 3 saves for the game. Now, the developer diary thing that I watched, he almost made it sound like Zealot difficulty, enemies did more damage, and you had less ammo. Like, scene for scene, Zealot was more difficult, but hardcore, the difficulty came with the lack of saves and checkpoints. Mm-hmm. But I haven't tested that yet.
So there's-
and I guess you haven't either.
Technically, there could be 2 hardest difficulties.
Right.
So this is the hardest, what we think is the hardest. You lose the most health per hit.
Right.
You do less damage per shot.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
And for this, you cannot, or no, for Zealot difficulty, you can do New Game Plus where you carry over your previously upgraded weapons and your money and your suits and stuff like that, right?
Yes. And there is achievement for beating Zealot difficulty, and there is an achievement for hardcore difficulty.
And on hardcore, there is no option for a New Game Plus. You
Right.
can't do that, period.
It's a fresh start,
Yeah.
no save, or
Right.
no checkpoints, 3 saves. That is probably one of the most difficult, gaming feats I've ever heard.
Yeah, 3 saves is kind of freaking ridiculous. Now, I'm going to try that.
Yeah, this game is longer than the first one, too.
How many chapters was it?
15.
15. Okay, the last one was 12.
Yeah.
I'm going to try a hardcore difficulty guide. I'm not promising that I'm going to do it, but I'm going to...
Start doing it and see what happens.
Right, yeah.
This is gnarly.
Yeah, I like this.
This is the gnarliest, one of the gnarliest deaths I've ever seen in gaming, because he chokes twice after he did it.
Yeah.
Usually people just slice it and they're dead. They're not
And they collapse.
yeah, gurgling and
It's like a bad theater performance. Like,
Yeah.
slice.
roll their head, eyes
Yeah.
roll into your head.
Yeah, that was prolonged.
Stick out your tongue.
Like he suffocated on his own blood.
He was coughing it through
Yeah.
his neck.
Yeah.
Because coughing didn't go through his mouth anymore.
Yeah.
Ah.
So you still don't have a gun yet, and you have a flashlight. Flashlight. Better beat those enemies off with a flashlight.
Yes.
Sorry.
We'll take care of him. This is rated M for mature. Isaac does say fuck, and it does have some of the most gruesome violence.
God.
So
I wonder if Eric is going to email back.
I sure hope
Was
so.
that his name? I think
Yeah,
it
I
was
think
Eric.
that was Eric.
Eric, if you're listening, please email.
Please email us back.
Because we do have some SD capture cards that we're not using. I would be more than happy to send you right now. They don't work, but email it anyway.
Yeah.
That'd make my day. I wrote in. I'm sure we still have the old emails saved too.
Yeah, and we can listen to the old voiceovers, if not.